Welcome back, everyone. Cassie, Soto, and Sam Gordon here. Sam, the Raiders keeping the streak alive. A 37-12 win over AFC West foes, the Denver Broncos. This team really putting it together to get this win today, Sam.
Yeah, Cassie, an absolute dominant performance, especially defensively, forcing 5 turnovers. They intercept Drew Lock 4 times, including one there at the end of the game, adding insult to injury, and force a fumble as well. And then they rush for over 200 yards. I mean, this is what this team wants this identity to be, a power running team. You work play action, you get big plays in the passing game off of that. And the Raiders could not have executed their game plan any better if they tried. And think about that, like the game plan was executed well and they still left some points on the board. Yeah. So the second half was not competitive at all. This was a dominant performance by the Raiders, who are 6-3 now and have won 3 straight games.
Yep, that's right, 3 in a row here. Well, we can't talk about this win without mentioning some guy named Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
Sam notching his second 100 rushing game of the season.
Yeah, he was fantastic, Cassie. 21 carries, 112 yards, 2 touchdowns. This looked like the Josh Jacobs of 2019 when he was one of the best running backs in the NFL as a rookie. You know, we had struggled a little bit. Didn't look like he had that same burst. Was at 3.7 yards per carry over the first half of the season. But he was fast, he looked explosive and powerful. It was awesome today. The Raiders running game as a whole, again, the Raiders were missing 2 starting offensive tackles, right? No Colton Miller, no Trent Brown, didn't matter. Over 200 yards, the offensive line continues to play well, and then Devontae Booker, let's not forget to mention him. He said it was just another game. Well, he goes out there and has just another game with 2 rushing touchdowns against his former team.
That's what I was going to say, right? The revenge game.
Yeah. Thorough performance by that whole running game with Jacobs and Booker.
Yeah, you mentioned the defense again, so let's go ahead. We'll highlight them one more time. 4 interceptions today. They came in with 3 on the season.
Yeah.
Sam, a fumble recovery. I asked you during the game, was this just the defense really, working out those kinks, or were they working with an offense that wasn't, top tier there? These are not the kind of mistakes that the Chiefs are going to make next week.
No, they're certainly not. I think it's a combination of both, right? And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I think the Raiders had a good game plan. They understand who they were playing against. They brought pressure. Drew Lock was the worst quarterback in the NFL against pressure through the first half of the season, and he was pretty bad again against pressure today. And as a result, the Raiders are able to be opportunistic and get plays, and make plays in the secondary, and make plays at the line of scrimmage and in the backfield where they're blitzing him and making him uncomfortable and sacking him and hitting him and roughing him up. So he was, he was dreadful, but give the Raiders credit. They played an excellent defensive game. And, that's 3 in a row now, right?
Yeah.
Since that debacle here against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, feels like a long time ago that Raiders defense was a problem. I'm not ready to say it's completely turned the corner yet, because again, Kansas City Chiefs are really good, and we'll see what they do next week. But it's just 2 out of the last 3 games against Cleveland, and then today where the defense has been excellent.
The Chiefs are going to be coming in. They're going to be coming in mad.
Yeah.
Sam, they're going to be coming in hot. They're going to want to get a win here in Las Vegas. What do the Raiders take from this game and transfer over to that game versus the Chiefs next week here, primetime game inside Allegiant Stadium?
I think they're going to want to keep that running game going, and then let Derek Carr work off of that. They did not ask Derek Carr to make a ton of plays today, and that's fine. Sometimes he has won them games earlier this season, and it's nice when he's able to turn to his running game. And if the running game can do that again, control the clock against the Chiefs, keep Patrick Mahomes off the field, it's going to give them a much better chance to sweep the Chiefs this year and claim both those games against the defending Super Bowl champions.
No acrobatics from Derek Carr today, but I think he's okay with that. Wouldn't you say so?
None necessary. None necessary.
Here you go. Once again, the Raiders coming away with a 37-12 win over the Denver Broncos. We'll be back here next week when they face the Kansas City Chiefs. For Sam Gordon, I'm Cassie Soto. Thanks so much for watching.